We live. Pop up
Yo,
podcast.
Wagwan, Papa
Pop
Panda.
up.
Bow. We back at it.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's popping, everybody? I know people coming
Wagwan,
on here
Wagwan.
soon, but we here.
Facts, yo. So we gonna get things started. You sure we live? I don't see it coming up, or it like takes a while, right?
Yeah. It's a little laggy sometimes, but we here.
Word. Yeah. So we gonna start off. So things get a little bit heated. We gonna talk about the Super Bowl, which was on Sunday, episode
Sunday.
53. By the way, that we're on 53. So Super Bowl Sunday just passed. First off, let me ask y'all: Did who you want to win? Did they win?
For me, I didn't really have a team like that, to be honest. I was just watching, just turning up, because it was a pretty. Out of all the Super Bowls that I've watched recently, the past few years, I feel like was, in my opinion, the most entertaining one. When it comes down,
Yeah, you think so?
When
Yeah.
it came down to the wire. The past recent years, not like when I say recent, maybe like the last 2-3 years, because
Like 2-3, yeah.
blowouts and shit.
That is true. But I ain't gonna lie, though. I was honestly thinking that this was gonna be Joe Burrow's year. I thought Odell Beckham was gonna choke. I thought him getting that ankle injury, and I hope he has a speedy recovery. I'm not wishing bad on nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I did think that somehow, some way, Odell was gonna fuck it up. But he actually held it down even before he got injured. And, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely an entertaining game because I thought the Bengals had it and then the Rams came back and snagged it right at the end. So it was definitely dope. And shout out to the fucking halftime show. Hip hop won that one. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, bro. The halftime show was definitely lit. A lot of people have been saying that they should like go on tour together. You know what I'm saying? Like that should probably get a lot of people.
That'll be a fire tour.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
It would be a mixy ass crowd, but it would be fire.
No, you think it would be mixy? It would be that mixy.
And I don't mean mixy in like a bad way. I just mean like it would be a mix as far as like old generation and new generation, because our generation and older know 50 and all of them for their music, while the newer generation is more gonna go because like, oh, we hear about them and we know 50's dope because of Power. So I feel like it would just be a mixed crowd, but it would be vibes though.
Yeah, well, that shit would be interesting. It probably costs a lot of money though to get all of them for ongoing story.
Definitely.
Facts. So what y'all? So y'all said the game was you said it was the most exciting you've seen in the past couple of years.
So when I say most exciting, I'm mainly talking about like when it first of all, the halftime show was lit, like, so that was a plus for me. And then like the game came down to the wire. I haven't really seen that much in the Super Bowl past few years, so that's why I like to see like the game coming down to the wire type shit.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, yeah. And but what do y'all think about OBJ? Do y'all think he deserved it? Like, I mean, don't mean his injury. I mean, like, do you think he deserved like a ring? Like,
Yeah. Now he been killing the whole playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he been turning up, and he even scored in the Super Bowl. So like, he could put a stamp on it and said he has something to do with their win. Being that they only won by 3 points or 4 points, whichever it was. So yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. It was deserved. He deserved it. He got it this time, and definitely shout out to him. It would have been a lot better to see him do it in the Giants uniform, but fuck the Giants.
How long has he been? How long has he been on the Rams?
I think it's only his like second year or first year. He signed this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's like his first year. Yeah,
he signed this year.
Was he playing with them the whole season? I think he got traded.
Nah, he stopped. Was he on injury reserve? I don't know what happened. If like he got
injured,
waived or he was injured, something like that. He got traded. I think
wasn't he a free agent? He wasn't a free agent.
Nah, he was still on
I don't think so.
Browns.
Yeah, he's still on the Browns. And then he got traded, or I think he might have got waived and then signed, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's what it was. He got waived. He got waived by the Browns, and then
because he was playing like trash. He was playing like trash.
Yeah. They waived him, and then when they cleared it, because I remember there was a big thing about like what team was gonna pick him up or where he was gonna go, and I remember thinking he was gonna go to the Packers, but you know what I'm saying. But he ended up going to the Rams, which was a wise choice because he got a ring out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah. Well, still, either way, shout out to Odell Beckham. I feel like he deserved it. He's been in the NFL for so long, doing great things. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, got his chip.
Definitely. And you could tell by his reaction and everything that he was definitely something that he wanted for a while. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
Happy he got it. So speaking of the halftime show, one of the people there was Snoop Dogg. And recently, a little bit before the Super Bowl, they announced that he actually, was able to buy, or he now owns Death Row Records. I don't know how it was like a long process. I'm pretty sure he's been negotiating. I
It's been
should
in
look up
process
like,
for a while.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about that move? Y'all think that's a smart move or not so smart move? He also, interestingly enough, was on some, I think he was on Gilly the Kids blog or podcast, sorry. And he said like, he was basically saying like how if he had control of Death Row Records before, a lot of artists that are busting right now, like DaBaby, and I think he said Meg Thee Stallion and other people, he said they would have signed to Death Row Records. What y'all think? Y'all think that him now actively owning Death Row Records, that younger new upcoming artists would sign?
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like they would, but it wouldn't be somebody from Atlanta, or it wouldn't be nobody from down south that's gonna want to sign to Death Row Records unless they obviously showed some type of influence from the West Coast, specifically Death Row Records music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Death Row
but
Records is like.
I guess
you know
what he was trying to say
mm-hmm.
is that like he was trying to like he like if it's up to him, he wouldn't limit it to just West Coast people. Like he would wanted to bring it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And a lot of labels do that. Even we seen growing up, G Unit did that when they started signing a lot of people from other coasts, not just the New York, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he would have had a little piece of the pie from everywhere, but to say that he would have signed Lil Baby, I don't know about that. I don't know how much I believe that. He probably just
I think he said DaBaby. Maybe I think he might have said DaBaby, not Lil Baby.
DaBaby. Okay, I could see DaBaby signed it to Death Row. I could see
in my opinion, I think if I don't know if Dr. Dre got anything to do it, like, or is gonna have any part in it, but I feel like if Dr. Dre is any part of it, then a lot more people would sign.
Yeah,
true.
I don't think he is. I think
if he's not, then Snoop got pulled, but like not pulled like that. You know what I'm saying? Because all Snoop do is make like dope. He made dope records, made singles and stuff like that, but he don't got pulled like Dre. Like Dre would pull.
Yeah, that's what that's the thing. Like in the comments of that same, like when I was watching the video, a lot of people were saying like, yeah, man, but Snoop has no history of even like busting an artist, really. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
So you know what I mean. So
he got to prove himself when it comes to that aspect.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's a good move that he's in control of the label. You know, like I don't know what it's really gonna do. I feel like he should have, probably leaned towards. I think a lot of niggas, especially these older rappers that ain't really making in-demand music no more, they should take a note from 50 Cent with this whole film producing thing. You know what I'm saying?
Snapping.
Like,
yeah, just to go with that.
It's right clearly now. Working out for him pretty freaking well.
And the funny thing is, like, he's actually helping people's careers not only take off with acting, but take off with music as well. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like take off, but I mean, Rotimi did take off. Rotimi took off in music. Like he dropped that single, and that single went crazy, and another single. Mm-hmm. And then the other dude that's playing in Power right now, he just dropped a single. So it's like, and I noticed that a lot of people that he hires are, for when it comes to acting wise, a lot of them are currently artists. You know what I'm saying? So
right, exactly.
So that's what's up.
And that's one of the things I always liked about 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much artists. Like I think we even spoke about it on here before. Like they always talking about whatever their gang is or their label is, but you don't even know who's on their label. Mm-hmm. And 50 Cent is one of those dudes, like even from back in the day, he was making sure you heard every single person on his label. Like he, as long as they was making something hot, he was putting them in the studio and putting them on record and getting them a deal and getting them an album out. Like everybody on G Unit had an album. And if they didn't have their own album, yeah, even freaking Olivia. Like, and like there was even a time when he was pushing her like she was like a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like I'm not even surprised that he's doing that with the film thing now. And that's why it really is weird to me that a lot of dudes like Snoop, I feel like he should, if he could, I feel like he would have been better off turning Death Row Records into like Death Row Films or Death Row Productions or something, you know what I'm saying? And like starting this whole production thing, but
honestly, that's where it's at right now, man. Like I feel like 50 Cent started a whole new lane, like
a whole new lane,
bro. And all
what's funny? He posted on Instagram today, like, with the exception of Dr. Dre, all the people that was on the stage with him have been in one of his shows, like have made
That's
a guest
facts.
appearance in the
I
show.
peeped
Oh
that.
yeah,
That's true.
remember Kendrick Lamar played that. Kendrick played that crackhead on
Crackhead.
Power.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige is in the is the
Monet.
Kingpin lady, and then Eminem did the little guest appearance as White Boy Rick in
White Boy Rick.
That's
in
true.
BMF.
Yeah. And Snoop is in BMF too. He plays the pastor.
Yeah, Snoop was the pastor in BMF. Yeah.
I didn't even watch BMF, but that's crazy though. Yeah,
BMF
bro,
is
watch
fire,
that
boy.
shit, bro.
BMF
It's
is
hard,
fire.
bro.
Yo, you gotta watch that.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
With
bro.
Lil Meech killed that part of his pops. Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
That's
He
crazy.
played it
Yeah,
perfectly.
But yeah, nah, Snoop should do something in that lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like he could too, something like that. But
Oh yeah,
we'll see what he
He
does
could.
with Death Row Records, because you never know. He may got something up his sleeve. You know what I'm saying, in that regards.
Yeah, you never know. So we'll definitely keep an eye out. But jumping back to into some other things. So recently, or I guess what was it, yesterday? Yeah, no, 2 days ago was Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all you peoples out there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do an episode, but you know. So I wanted to talk real quick about this Georgia PD situation. Georgia PD on Valentine's Day had this whole situation where they was encouraging people, and I guess paying people like, yo, if you got an ex that you know deals in any kind of legal activity or drug activity or, you know what I'm saying, or scamming activity, tournament, and we'll
get
give you
the
award.
fuck out of here, yo.
Real shit, yeah, bro. And they advertised it heavily, you know what I'm saying? It was a real thing. People participated, of course, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
So how y'all feel about that? Y'all think that's kind
I
of
know
crazy?
a lot of people got off today.
Yeah,
a lot of people got off today.
Yeah, dude, a lot of dudes that had pissed off exes that they cheated on. And I know, especially them dope boys.
That's crazy, bro.
It's not good.
I think that is blasphemy that they would even advertise that on a day like Valentine's Day to people who are lonely and single to try to get back at their ex.
Hella snitching
by turning them in on Valentine's Day, as to say what, like, this is the way to remember me, bitch. Like there's nothing to gain out of that.
Yeah, they just know people are gonna be salty because because it's their, sense. They know people are gonna be salty about situations. No sense, bro. Facts, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Y'all can hear me still though, right?
Yeah, we hear you. You just was cut in and out just a while ago, but not voice wise, but when visual.
But yeah, but you could you can see me now though, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Got you. But yeah, so I was just reading up about that, and I just thought it was a interesting situation.
That's funny as hell though. I mean, you know how to some of these like sheriff departments and stuff like that, they be getting like petty and saying some petty stuff on the internet, just putting bait out there. Maybe somebody, maybe if, like 1 or 2 people probably actually snitched and stuff like that. But I don't think
a fucking shame though.
Real deal.
Now, from what I was reading, it was like a couple of people like they got a couple calls and stuff like that. Because think about it, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, if you like a girl, especially
them dudes them real dope boys, if they had exes, they probably was sweating bullets. Like,
yeah,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's see if
she knows everything.
Even a couple of days ago, she caught you cheating, or you did some crazy shit a couple of days ago.
It's quiet.
Well, I hope nobody got snitched on Valentine's Day.
Whole stash. Yeah, hopefully nobody got snitched on. But if you live in Georgia, Georgia's an interesting state. They got a lot of laws and rules and stuff set up that's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying, that they get away with. Kind of strange, but yeah, but just wanted to bring that up to talk about, see what happens. Next thing we're gonna talk about is this ODB situation. ODB from the Wu-Tang, his wife is suing, who's obviously dead. We all know ODB RP, been dead for many years now. His wife is actually suing Wu-Tang for what she said, like unpaid royalties. Exactly.
I figured it was a damn.
Yeah, damn. So
they're trying to get what they trying. You think they like just trying to get away with not paying the royalties out to him, or to his estate, or you think she's capping?
Again, it's a tricky thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like kind of like when we were talking about the whole Kanye thing with the Big Sean money. Like, I don't know how much of it is actually members of Wu-Tang not paying the money, as it is whatever label that they were under. Is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the lawsuit does specifically say that she's suing Wu-Tang. So, you know what I mean? So obviously that means Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's very. I mean, it's tricky because I'm thinking like it could be a paperwork issue because if she hasn't been getting any of his royalties since he's passed away, then they stupid. But
I don't
if
think it's
which
that.
I
So
which
sorry
I
to
don't think
interrupt you,
that
but I don't think it's. Yeah, I
yeah
think she's
which
saying
I
that
don't think
there's
that's what
just
it is.
some. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
just
just
some that
some.
they have.
Okay.
Yeah, like she probably used a lawyer or something who went in and looked
Went in the
at
books.
stuff
Yeah,
and was
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
you missing this? They should have get. You know what I mean? Like that. That's what she's basically
This
saying.
thing got
Like
Okay.
this.
she basically saying, I want all my money, like type shit.
Okay, I can see. Yeah, yeah. Because a lot of spins probably didn't get accounted for. Like even when it comes
And I
down
was
to
gonna say
spins in
that too.
clubs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You get paid off of spins in clubs,
Yeah.
obviously radio, you know what I'm saying, like internet radio. So
And it could be an issue where there's probably maybe certain paperwork is not intact to make sure
true.
that falls through correctly. So it could be a lot of things that's going on with that, but I hope they figure that
Even
out.
performances.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, even with those, that's what I'm saying. Like it could be because ODB's not alive anymore. So even when
Yeah,
they perform it, they should still be paying her, but maybe there's something going on with paperwork that they didn't make sure that was in line. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it could
yeah,
be
yeah.
anything. It could be anything.
So like even if they perform, um, as long as it's a song that he had something to do with, even if he's not there, whatever, she should still be getting paid, basically.
He's supposed to get
Whoever
royalties.
is in control of his royalties at the time, yes, they're supposed to get that. Yeah.
Wow,
But you know,
that's interesting.
signatures need to be signed and shit like that. So if it's not in place, then you ain't gonna get those royalties because ODB passed. So I can kind of see where that might be. You know what I mean? Where that might have
Yeah,
got a little misleading. So hopefully they figure it out.
Yeah,
I
a
know
lot
they
of
want to do right by them.
it's funny because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't know when their royalties are due to them. So somebody probably got in their ear, was like, yo, they performed this many times and stuff like that. I'll be hearing the song all the time, and you're not getting no more royalties off of that. And then she probably got a
yeah,
lawyer and was like, I could probably get, what I'm saying, my back pay or my royalties that's due. And
word,
it's probably there piled up. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Yeah, definitely could be.
Yep. We're gonna keep up with that as well. I don't know. I hope she does. If something is owed, I hope she does get it because at the end of the day, that is his wife. She obviously has to take care of his family and his kids and stuff like that. So,
Facts.
but yeah, again, like I said, I don't feel like it's so much a situation of her versus Wu Tang because I doubt, like RZA and Jizza is the one sitting there counting ODB's money and shit.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Word.
I highly doubt it, but you never know. So I'm definitely gonna keep us on that. Next, really quick, we're gonna talk about Rihanna, ASAP Rocky. Finally, they having a child. Is this something like y'all saw coming? Did y'all even remember that they was dating? You saw it coming? Saw it coming?
Seen it coming.
Seen it coming.
Yeah, I knew they
Would
were
you?
dating. I didn't see it. I heard rumors. Well, after I heard the rumors, like I think she had denied the rumors even, and so I kind of
Yeah, because when they was out at one time, she already kind of had a little belly, and
I remember seeing
I'm
that.
like, bro, she's pregnant, bro, and then the fact
Mhm.
that she's been so low, that's why I'm like, bro, she got to be pregnant. Like people who knew she was pregnant, yo.
Yeah.
Right, bro. I remember seeing a picture or something. And I was like, whoa, she definitely got like a little bump. But I was like, maybe she's just getting like big or something. But
yeah, she denied it.
but congrats to them. But let me ask y'all this. This is the $1 million question for me, man. So let's say you're ASAP Rocky, right? Maybe you're not even literally ASAP Rocky. You just in the game and you're in his position. You know what I'm saying? You got that kind of weight. Would you impregnate Rihanna? Would you want to have a child with Rihanna? And let's keep in mind here, we gotta remember, not even just rappers. Rihanna has a couple. She's been around the block a couple times with people, bro.
Yeah, true.
You gotta remember, there was a time she was dating Leonardo DiCaprio at one point. She was dating some random like European soccer dude at one point.
OD rich
dude.
The
OD rich dude at some point. We already know she was with Drake.
Keep going.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, like I said, you go Chris Brown. We all know Chris Brown.
She got a little.
And only reason why I say that, bro, because my answer is still yes. Because everybody you just named, everybody you just named, she got 10 times more money than all them niggas, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's a billionaire, bro. Like, and the thing about her too is if she chooses me out of every nigga she's been with to want to have a baby with, why would I say no? You feel me? And if the love is the same, if I got that love for it, then shit, then let's do it. You feel me? I feel like I feel like even though a girl might be around the block and shit like that, even if she's known for it, it's all about what her presence is at the time.
Oh, let me make something clear. It's not about the bodies to me. To me, it's more so about public bodies.
Yeah,
Niggas
exactly.
Know, like, you know what I'm saying?
The publicity of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, and not even like you dated like a bunch. You dated very other popular niggas too.
Yeah,
You know
very
what I'm
popular
saying?
people.
Like,
No, that's a fact.
Damn,
when
they go into the big parties, you got Leonardo DiCaprio in the room, you got Drake in the room, you got Chris Brown in the room.
For me, yeah,
I feel you. Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I
feel where y'all coming from, but I don't know. For me, I guess just all perspective, because like you said, you put a baby in, and now it's like, and you damn near about to. At this point, the only thing left to do is to marry her. You know what I'm saying? If y'all about to have a baby together and the relationship's that serious, and at that point, it's like all them niggas you dealt with now, they, you know what I'm saying? Now they got to step to you different. They can't step to you the same. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I'm sure everybody, with maybe the exception of Chris Brown and Drake, I'm pretty sure they all have respect for you know what I'm saying? That they're married. You know?
Yeah. That's true. The public knowledge means nothing. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, for some people, for me, I just say it. For me, I feel like if I'm A$AP Rocky and I could be fucking, you know, any bitch really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is my thing. I understand. I get the whole concept of like, you know, two people, power moves make a big money, but I'm a very kind of like independent kind of person. I feel like neither one of them need each other's money. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
A$AP Rocky don't. Although Rihanna might be richer than him, he don't need her money. She don't need his money. So I feel like, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when they walking around together, the last thing people thinking about is that's a lot of money. Because you know that. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I would feel like, man, I'm not trying to be walking to the Met Gala and stuff when there's 20 niggas in here that don't know, you know what I'm saying, exactly what it's hitting for. Like, that's just not, you know what I'm saying? If it was like niggas didn't know, niggas don't care, I'd be like, yeah, don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? But teach his own, feel me? But, but definitely as far as everything else, definitely 100% is a good look. You know what I'm saying? One of the things I was you know, kind of thinking about was like, like, who is she gonna like feel comfortable enough to actually have a child with? You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
So I definitely give props to A$AP Rocky because there must be something there. You know what I mean? Like for her because
she held out for a minute, like.
You know, I'm sure she's had a lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
But that's why I said I kind of seen this coming from a long while away, like them being in a serious relationship, period. Because like, even when they did like the, I don't know if it was the Savage Fenty or GQ, they did some questionnaire shit, and it was like I think it was to promote her Savage Fenty like skincare line or whatever. And just from their chemistry alone, just from trying to do business, like you can tell like how close they are. So it's just kind of seen it coming for real.
Yeah, no, for real. But yeah, congrats to them. I'm sure, you know.
Big congrats. A New York nigga did it.
Facts. That's facts. So EJ, did I mess up my camera thing or no?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so moving on, we're gonna hit the next topic. There's like little things in between I want to get to like that. So we could real quick talk about the whole DaBaby, Delilah. Is how you say her name again? I always keep fucking stuff.
Danileigh.
Is it Danileigh? DaBaby, Danileigh, and Danileigh's a younger brother, or do you know is he her younger or older? Do you know?
It's her brother. I don't know.
Her brother. It's her brother.
I don't know. Younger or older.
We're at a bowling alley, and first off, y'all think this is real, right? Y'all believe this is real? Y'all don't think this was like a
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? As soon as I seen it, right? I don't really give DaBaby no chances like that no more, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, this fake. But then again, I watched it again. I'm like, hold up, it's real.
It seemed pretty real.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I don't know if he was part of the fight. It was definitely an altercation. You know what I'm saying? Like something else.
Hell of an altercation.
Yeah, they seem like a picture. And that's part of the reason why everything with DaBaby always seems so.
I think it was real. Nobody giving Like that's the easiest moment to just stick somebody and just know, like, that never happened. You feel me? Like DaBaby, who would give that? This dude's talking crazy, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's what's odd to me is that, you know, people say whatever they jump to whatever. This is so old, but why would you? First off, he's clearly a rapper, borderline gangster. Why would he's clearly with like 10 of his niggas? Why would you choose this moment to like? You clearly was with nobody. Yeah, they was just like It's like you just kind of observe what happened to you. So, like, what else could have happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, sort of the niggas be like,
yeah, what I'm saying is though, like, especially gangster, anybody had that chance, man. You was talking crazy. Just like, yo, when I see you on the side, this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my nigga.
Nobody's gonna give up that moment to like steal him right in like when he comes into his face.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
they saying they can't. Y'all can hear me?
I hear you. Yeah,
yeah.
No, because Caleb said he couldn't hear me.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Speak real quick.
Yo, you hear me? Hear me? No.
Should be able to hear you.
I still hear you.
Yeah, it should be able to hear you. But
okay.
Yeah. What I was saying is, if that happened to anybody, like anybody gonna like knock him out or try, because they know he's not gonna win like that situation. Your security guard's gonna jump him. You're gonna look cool on camera, and you know it's gonna go in the blogs like DaBaby knocked Danileigh's brother out, and Danileigh's brother went out sad. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
ain't no cool points. Ain't no cool points to gain from that though.
Oh, he's saying he couldn't hear me over the video. Also, the audio from the video was playing.
Hold on. Let me turn that video down. My bad. I don't know why. Because the video's not playing. Got you. Okay. You
it was playing though. I saw
it was playing, but the audio was probably too loud.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. But yeah, bro, I just thought it was crazy, like how, you know, but what I was saying though is like, this is part of why everything with DaBaby seems so kind of staged. I guess is like, you're watching these people fight and they're all slipping on the bowling thing, and you're just feeling like, yo, this seems like had to be like someone scripted it. Like, okay, what would make this even better is if this whole thing took place while everyone's slipping on the bowl on the I'm like, yo, but I don't know. From what I was watching, it looked like it was a real thing.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Like DaBaby, he's conscious of these things because DaBaby's very good at marketing. He knows that. DaBaby has cameramen around him at all times. He had when they was fighting, there was a dude with a stabilizer slipping on the bowling alley just to get the fight. He's getting that like a big stabilizer, bro. And DaBaby's swinging on him. You know what I'm saying? So you already know in the back of DaBaby's head, he's like, yo, if I just take off on this dude right now, it's gonna be really good for marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so and he did, and it was good for marketing for that day. I'm not sure how it is for his lawyers, but
it was annoying as shit. I know that.
His lawyers, because I'm sure the bowling alley is throwing all types of lawsuits at him and all types
I
of
seen
shit.
that the bowling alley they banned him from coming to that bowling alley, so he can never go to that bowling alley.
I want to know, who was he there with? Was he there with just his homies, or was he there like on some like
Brandon Bills or something? DaBaby?
Who was at the bowling alley? Was DaBaby at the bowling alley, or was the brother at the bowling alley?
Did you see the video?
Both of them, nigga. Did you see the video?
That's what I'm saying. Like, was niggas there like having one big commodity, as a family, some shit?
No. It was a event with I think the DaBaby was an event, and DaBaby was like not hosting, but there for the it was DaBaby's event. If there was a flyer, DaBaby's face was on the flyer type.
But wait, did Homeboy show up with the intention of having an altercation with DaBaby?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that much I knew, but I was just wondering what was the event going on, and then it's just like, okay, that makes sense.
Like confronting him like that was just dumb on all parts. Like
the nigga thought he was gonna pull up and DaBaby was just gonna be there by himself. Like
that's impossible. How would he have? If he even thought that, he's insane.
He's fucking stupid.
Why would DaBaby be at a? I thought if you said,
and even if he wasn't there by himself, you thought you was gonna shoot a fair one with a millionaire? No.
Yeah, my nigga. I mean, again, if he somehow could find DaBaby by himself, I feel like DaBaby he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would shy away from a fight.
Oh yeah, DaBaby would have shot the fair one with him, but if
Yeah.
he's at a public event, my nigga, he's not shooting no fair one with you, bro. They stomping you out and throwing you out the event.
Word, that's what I'm saying. Listen, nigga, you see 20 of my niggas here, I can't even tell them niggas not to jump you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna jump you being stupid, like you know what I'm saying? Like
I said, bro, all of them's gonna take that opportunity, bro. Like that, he literally was an opportunity at that moment just to take off.
Niggas want
good content.
Around a nigga like that, your homeboys want to prove themselves. Number one, they want to see who's nigga that's gonna stomp this nigga out the hardest, and why you want to volunteer yourself for that is beyond me.
My nigga, the cameraman. I don't know. Y'all gotta watch the video again, bro. The cameraman was literally slipping on the bowling alley.
I seen this shit. Them niggas was all. It was a girl there. Like it was. It looked like they was having a party on the lane,
bro,
and then
on the lane. Facts,
bro.
Facts.
My man's was catching that content, boy.
Good for him, bro. If that girl's brother is that stupid, good for him.
That was a stupid.
I hope baby got mad content off that nigga.
Because
like, and what is the issue? Like, what is he mad because he disrespected his sister?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it started. He said
he's kind of a few weeks late to be showing this kind of energy, but like
not what I'm saying. We talked about this like 10 episodes ago. Remember something else happened?
I mean, I can say this for that nigga. He got some weird ass balls for going in there like just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what we're saying. That's like somebody. That's like me going to fucking fight somebody for saying some shit about my sister a year ago. Like nigga, it's a year ago.
Yeah, but not even you going to go do something about. But you, it's like you driving by the park and you seeing that nigga with 20 of his niggas. Like, all right, now I'm gonna go say something to him.
That's what I'm saying.
That is the stupidest time to go say something to him, bro. What the fuck? Like, what you think is gonna happen, bro? Like them niggas gonna go, you wanna talk to DaBaby? You wanna just talk? All right, hold on, let me go together. Like nigga, no.
Let me go again.
And from what I read, he came up with like an energy, like he came up on some like rowdy shit, like he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
of course, Danileigh must have had him pumping, nigga, because that wasn't drugs.
Bro, even now, I think like maybe he's like a baser or some shit. Like maybe he'd be on drugs or something. Like why would
he be that? He could have probably snorted a line or two before he got busy or thought he was about to get busy, and then he got worked on instead.
That's facts,
yeah, that was a dumb
Give me 2
move
seconds.
on his part. Yeah, do you think?
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, nah, that was a dumb move on his part, and like I said, like nobody's gonna give up that opportunity. You had a bowling alley in front of it was probably hundreds of people in there, and
I don't know. I couldn't really tell how much people was in there.
It seemed like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You a gangster rapper, and this is all you talk about is smacking niggas, and I'm gonna knock your ass out. And your music is perfect timing. He's like, oh,
but it's a shame though, because now this nigga, DaBaby, can't even do family events now because they're gonna think he's gonna bring the gangster to the family event.
But I feel like that's just been DaBaby. Like, that's
very true.
That's his
MO.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I had a family event, I definitely wouldn't hire DaBaby. Like 1,000%. Jay, your audio. Oh, there you go. I hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What you saying?
But my thing is though, is like, cause like Clay said, you know, they might not feel comfortable hiring him because he might bring the gangster. But it's like, I feel like that situation was brought to him. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true too. You know, that's true too.
DaBaby always fighting niggas, man. Nah, this nigga, he's gonna find somebody to fight. He gonna find somebody, find some kind of weird issue.
Crazy, bro. But yeah, moving on because we don't, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about this Kodak Black shooting. Apparently that also took place. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Yeah.
So over the weekend,
y'all gotta enlighten
you didn't hear about? Yeah, bro. He got. I mean, he's straight, but so over the weekend, yeah. So over the weekend, no, he got shot. Like he actually took a bullet to the leg. Yeah, so over the weekend, Justin Bieber had some sort of like Super Bowl something. I don't know if it was something that had to do with the Super Bowl or something he's promoting, but he had a big party, and like a lot of actors were there too. Like I heard like Leonardo DiCaprio was there, and like Jeff Bezos was there. All type of people was there.
Okay. Money.
Yeah, so after walking out and leaving the party, I guess Kodak was standing next to Gunna, and they were talking and taking pictures and stuff. And in the video, you can see obviously someone tries to attack Kodak, is what it looks like. His homies was obviously not having it, and then a fight broke out, and then you just hear like 10 gunshots, bro. So, and in the video, if you there's like a super wide shot, you kind of see Kodak running and stuff like that.
Actually, if you really look at the video, you can see the dude Who shoots?
If you really pay like look closely,
Look close,
and you kind of see when he gets shot, like he kind of like his leg kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
So this happened Super Bowl Sunday, like
the
like 2 days before.
The night before.
It was either Friday or Saturday. Yeah, it was either Friday or Saturday. Yeah.
Damn, and nobody got word on who shot at this nigga. That's crazy.
Nigga, you know how the streets is, B. Ain't nobody trying to be like 60. Listen, bro. The first off, you already know how this goes. It's gonna take a couple of days. If someone died, it would be a little faster, or they would care more. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at the Young Dolph shit. Little by little, they found the people involved. You get what I'm saying? But
that's true.
This, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they gonna the
niggas get shot every day, B.
Every day, B. You know what I'm saying? So unless you die, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna really press it. But
I feel like the cops probably say that too. Be like,
they probably think the same
get
shit.
Shot every day, B.
Every day. Yeah. You don't gotta do shit about this. It's gonna happen. But yeah, definitely. Like what's funny, which is the next thing we're gonna talk about, which is gonna be the whole drill music situation. This rap stuff, like it seems like which right now the biggest rap music is the biggest music right now, and the subgenre of that is the biggest is this trap / drill / like just gangster kill 'em shit. So but I understand the whole battle of what they're trying to do and how they're trying to say is just music, right? And I can jack the whole it's music thing, whether rappers know it's just, whether they're just saying that for the public image or not. I could jack it. But y'all can't be saying it's just music and then publicly every other week this type of shit is happening. You get what I'm saying? Because then it just looks like, no, it's not just music. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like a constant thing now. These niggas can't even be outside of events and shit like that. People are going to feel uncomfortable even having them at the parties because, you get what I'm saying?
Bro, it's been back to back. I mean, you can even DaBaby situation, ain't nobody got shot, but you can even you can even count that, you know what I'm saying? And then I think before Kodak, somebody else had either got shot.
Yeah, there was someone. Yeah, there was someone else.
So it's like the rappers can't say it's not the music, man. Like really, hip hop has turned into like real street activity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's not just that. It's turned into like. This is what I tell people all the time, right? This is not. It's unfair to act like these niggas are on some new shit because gangster rap music has been on long before us was even born. You know what I'm saying? What I tell people all the time is when I was a kid, I used to listen to shit like 50 Cent or listen to like even like The Game or whoever, or listen to whoever you would consider gangster rappers back then. When they used to rap, it would feel like they was more so telling you or rapping to you about experiences that they had. And just telling you the reality and painting a picture of what they saw.
Yeah, exactly.
This drill music and shit now, when you listen to it, it sounds a lot more like niggas telling you like, this is how you should be living. You know what I'm saying? Or like, this is the only way to be living and not be, or to be respected. You get what I'm saying? And that is where I think is the kind of, where the line gets blurred and people get confused. Because like you just kind of saying is like, it seems we're at a point where it's like, you can't even do this shit no more and be taken seriously and make money off of it and be profitable and successful unless you actually have some link and connection to doing street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true.
They've already established that you can't talk about it because, you know what I'm saying, you cannot, you can't talk about street shit if you don't got no credit. Niggas will G-check you, all types of shit. So, so, like he said, it's turning into this just
real
street
activity. And like I said,
actual real street.
And that's I feel like that's what's happening to a lot of these artists because like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them probably actually I've seen interviews of some of these artists, like you can tell the vibes that they're giving. Like they don't wanna like really be with the street activity, but that's just where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? They're rapping it, so it's like they have to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Like even
when you say they have to be in it, what you mean? Like they have to be in the street while they're rapping it?
Yeah, because like I watched the interview with I think Julio Fulio, right? It was an interview with Julio Fulio, the #1 drill artist in I forgot where
he's he's definitely top 5.
Yeah, he's the man's top 5.
He's definitely one of the.
There was an interview. He said like he don't really want to keep making them like he makes his MO is making diss records against other drill artists in Jacksonville, wherever he's from. You know what I'm saying? That's like what he does. He makes diss records, like real deal diss records. And these niggas be dissing the ops dead homies like on tracks, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Like straight up disrespect. Like ain't nothing can get around this straight up disrespect, right? He does that. He said he doesn't want to continue doing that, but that's what the people want to hear. You know what I mean? Like that's Untitled Chapter. Yeah, him too.
Yeah, Untitled Chapter. He's another.
He said that's what the people. That's what the people want to hear. Like what's it? Julio Fulio toured off of like the most disrespectful song ever to an op, like talking about niggas dead homies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, niggas really soft, but they really. You heard that shit? That shit.
People want to hear this shit because it's just like when back in the day, which now this seems like nothing. But back in the day when them Saw movies first came out and everybody's like, yo, there's a fucking movie where a nigga saws his own foot off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't even care or know what the hell the rest of the movie's about. You just like, there's a movie where a nigga has to saw his own foot off. And that alone, people, for some reason, was gravitated to the movie to see that. And it spawned an entire $1 billion franchise. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same effect with this. Like, people want to hear these niggas diss each other because they know it's like, it's real gritty. It's real like,
but it's like,
it's like bad. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
serious shit.
This nigga, like I said, this nigga toured off a song disrespecting dead people, like people that like went missing and shit like that of his ops. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, and it's entertaining to other people who aren't a part of this situation. But it's
because they don't have to walk outside and see that shit.
Word.
They don't have to live it. They don't have to.
And then I forgot who mentioned this, but the thing with these rappers, you know what I'm saying, that's getting into these situations, it's the people around them that really like get the bad effects of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times it's their homies, and you know what I'm saying, they're the ones getting shot and things like that, dying because these dudes want to diss each other on records and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, bro, it's fucked up. It's crazy.
But I believe it's definitely it's 100% the music. You know what I'm saying? So if they really want to do something against it, like it is what it is, man, because that's just what's happening.
Do you think it's possible? Like, for example, Hot 97, I believe I don't want to misquote. It's either Hot 97 or 105. One of them has been saying that they're going to completely stop playing drill music. Do you think, one, that is it possible to stop any of this by just stopping the music?
You're not going to. So this is not something that you're going to like completely eradicate, like stop completely. But I feel like if they took it off the radio, the airwaves, it'll calm down a little bit, but it's not going to completely stop it.
If anything, it'll separate it. It'll definitely do a lot more good, because if you take the drill music off of the radio, you'll have niggas going back to more like mixtape, probably recreate the underground hip hop for niggas who want to hear that gritty shit and keep it in the streets at the same time. But at least you don't have to worry about your kid going on TikTok and fucking going blicky to blicky to blicky and all this extra drill shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, like, that shit is not from the radio. They pulling them shits from iTunes and from Tidal. That's what I'm saying. This music, that's why I get what Hot 97 is trying to do, but it's like when people walk out their house in the morning or when they go in their car, they don't automatically put on the radio. Most people either put on Pandora, Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to hear something and it's not on the radio, you're like, all right, let me go put it on. You know what I'm saying? And
that's true.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to completely stop it.
It's not going to completely stop it because kids already know it.
Like a tad bit.
Yeah.
It would need more to stop it. Like you said, like take it off Apple Music type shit or stuff like that. That'll help it out a little bit. But
the funny thing is that you mentioned TikTok. I feel like TikTok is what helped get the drill music specifically more traffic, because a lot of TikTokers were using drill music for their TikTok.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I feel like what I was thinking was like I feel like if TikTok specifically put some kind of ban or reject on being able to upload drill music into your TikTok, because like you said,
this gonna be like
6-year-olds, 7-year-olds using them shits in their TikToks.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna start with the radios. I think it's gonna start with the radios, and then it's gonna lead to TV, and then eventually it's gonna hit social media. I think this is gonna be a domino effect. I think. And I don't think it's Hot 97. I think it was Power 105 because it was deep. But ironically, that situation is very mixy too, because the crazy thing about that with them saying that is that DJ Drewski from Power 105 was actually one of the first artists to like starting to like bust these niggas making this drill music. You're one of the first niggas to do it. And then now he's on the airwaves talking about, oh, we got to stop all this violence, When he was kind of like one of them niggas like enticing it when the shit was first coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, the nigga needs a job. If that's your job, you know, 105 is, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get it, but it's just a certain way you say things.
The future.
No, that's a fact.
They should have known. You know
that's what I'm saying? Like he should have known better regardless. But that's what I'm saying. Just the way he worded it, he made it seem like he was, you know what I'm saying? Like rather than come out and say, yo, I made a mistake. I know that I looked at this as a good thing and this is how I saw it, but now I'm gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't face his demons. It was just on some like he completely flipped the switch and he was never with it. And it was just like, bro, you can't. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think it is a step in the right direction, but it ain't gonna do too much because.
And the crazy thing too is like it's not. While the music is obviously influencing, it's from what I'm seeing, it's mainly the drill rappers themselves that's doing this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know.
And that's the stupid part about it. It's because everybody's trying to follow this Bobby Shmurda trend. Oh, let me snitch on myself and then I'm gonna blow up. Let me go do some shit, then go to the studio, talk about it, and I'm gonna blow up. And even if I go to jail or I go to prison, I'm gonna blow up. That's niggas' mentality, bro.
That's true.
Everybody think
that's what's happening
now. And the niggas see Bobby Shmurda smiling, all this jewelry, fucking bitches all the time and shit, doing the dumbass dances and shit because he got mad with all this money. Niggas
Bobby Shmurda's situation. Bobby Shmurda's situation was a very specific situation. Bobby Shmurda was lucky enough to kind of be the first nigga to really, really bust from the New York drill kind of music kind of scene. And he developed what you could call basically a cult following before he went to prison and even more while he was in
prison, yeah.
To the point now, he ain't really got, you gotta remember, I tell people this all the time, no disrespect to Bobby Shmurda. He really was not no artist like that prior to his blow up and going into prison and all that. You know what I mean?
He admits that. I watched the interview. He said like,
yeah, I've seen him even say it himself. He did not have a gallery of hit songs. There was the computer song and the fucking obviously the hot boy shit. And you know what I'm saying? He's not like the man even had. And then everyone was like, yo, can't wait till Bobby come out. We're gonna get all these hits. Like, bro, the man gave y'all like 2 before he went in. What did y'all think he was gonna like? It wasn't even like he was Gucci or Kodak where he already had hundreds of songs.
Like a whole catalog. Like, he ain't have no catalog. So it's like, bro, niggas with dead ass bump hot nigga and computers, and that's it.
And that's it. Like most people can't even put on no other Bobby Shmurda song, really. So,
and the Bobby bitch shit.
It was more of this just situation that happened. You know what I'm saying?
But ain't Bobby bitch ain't computers? It's two different songs.
That's 2 different songs. This is when you in the club. It usually comes one after the other.
Back to back. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So then it's like 3 because I know those 3 for sure. So, but yeah, other than that, it's like, bro, you know. And I see stuff now about, you know, he's another one of these artists who's posting all this about his label not giving him, you know, whatever, and that's why he's not putting out music. But it's like, yo, there's a lot of artists finding ways around that. Kodak himself finds a way around that. But you got certain niggas, you know, I was watching Aziz Ansari, the comedian. He has a new show on a new stand-up on Netflix that he did at the Comedy Cellar. And,
I'm gonna check that.
Yeah. And then he talks about a lot of stuff. But one of the things he mentions is like how the fuck people, like specifically rappers, like they're into everything. You know what I mean? And he mentions one time when talking to Frank Ocean, he was asking Frank Ocean, like, bro, like, how do you do it? Like, you barely do interviews. You don't drop music every other week or albums every year even. And you don't be in TV shows. You don't do movies. How do you do it? And he said that Frank Ocean said, bro, you basically you have to be able to accept making less money. You know what I mean? Because and then and that shit makes you think like that's why rappers be doing so much shit because they are obsessed with making every single fucking dime that they can make in doing shit. And then so, you know, when you have that kind of situation and niggas that are like obsessed with this, like, man, I gotta make money, I gotta do things. Niggas like Bobby Shmurda don't really care too much about making art. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not in a situation where he necessarily has to make art. He's in a situation where he can make a lot of money just by showing his face and keep talking about shit that's happening. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. It's like he's another artist where I feel like, you know, drill or these New York specifically drill artists cannot keep saying to themselves like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like Bobby. And I hope they're not trying to be like Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because we see how his situation ended from trying to live that actual being in the streets.
I don't understand. Like, it's like, I don't know how, like, they're seeing all these dudes, like the top drill artists, get knocked off. Like, imagine seeing that. Like, you got some people just don't understand. There's trends, and this is a real thing. Like, you're seeing these people get to the top, get killed. All right, get to the top, get killed. Now you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why follow in the footsteps of that when you already know the ending outcome?
You know what every nigga answer is? I'm not them. That's not me.
But then they try to beat him. This shit weird.
That ain't gonna be me.
King
but
Von,
I swear to God,
Von.
yo, you ask a nigga in the hood that, bro. That's always the answer. That's not me though, bro. That ain't gonna be me, bro.
It's all King Von. I was talking to somebody like you mentioned. I was talking about the other day. RIP to him and shit like that. But he was so caught up in being what he was that he thought it was a smart idea to step to niggas in their environment. You get what I'm saying?
It's crazy, bro. I don't understand what be in these dudes' heads, bro. Like, rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
of course, yeah.
Ego and arrogance, bro.
It's crazy, bro. I don't know.
It's crazy as fuck, bro. But anyway, we still, gotta keep it pushing. Moving on. We still stay in the rap thing. Another one we're gonna talk about real quick. This Isaiah Rashad situation. I don't know if niggas are still talking about it. I did not see no type of video because I was not interested in seeing no type of video on this subject matter.
Bro.
If anybody does not know the Isaiah, if you don't might not even know who the hell Isaiah Rashad is, because he's another person I don't feel like he's that popular to even care so much about this. But because say this shit happened to a nigga like, Lil Durk or some shit, it'll be a much bigger deal. But Isaiah Rashad allegedly, who I guess never really specifically said if he was straight or not.
For real?
A video leaked of him apparently having sexual relations with 2 other men. A lot of talk and stuff has been going on the internet. A lot of people have been saying, blase. So all I really want to talk about is, what is y'all opinion on, do you think this matters? Do you think this should affect his music, or people should listen to him or take him seriously?
It's not necessarily affect his music. Not really affect his music.
Not his music, but I mean, do you think it should affect how people view him or his music?
I mean, listen, all right. So I see a lot of things like, people on like Twitter, right? And people saying, "Oh, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't make fun of him, this, that, and the other," right?
Yeah.
Man, if it was somebody like, even if, okay, put on a girl's end, because it was a video of him. It was a video of him giving oral to like another dude, right? So imagine if it was like, let's say Cardi B and that release. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be a lot of people making fun of her, like cracking jokes and stuff like that. I don't think it would.
You mean like if it was her and another girl, or if she was like
either way, either or, whatever. Like if it was her giving oral to a dude or her giving oral to a girl, like people gonna flame her on the internet, right? And you know what I'm saying? She'll just get flamed no matter what. Ain't nobody gonna sit there like coddling her because of it. You know what I'm saying?
I was confused that this over. It's been happening a lot lately, except for Kanye West. But this over sympathetic feel for celebrities and people that, because I'm like, I'm not on the side of like, particularly just down bashing him or making him feel like shit for being gay. But I just didn't get like why everybody felt so like sorry for him, or like like he was in a crisis or something.
It was like people was coddling him, like kind of like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He got outed by mistake. I'm like, bro, you on the internet, bro. He gonna get flamed no matter what. Like it just is what it is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like the internet takes this life of its own, because people kept saying, like, I kept reading on Twitter, people were saying stuff like, "Yo, keep your head up, Isaiah. Don't let this get to you. Y'all should. He still makes dope music. Don't let this affect." I'm like, nobody said that he didn't make dope music. Niggas are just saying he's gay as hell. Like that's like you can't say that shit no more. Like you're not saying a nigga can't rap. Frank Ocean's gay. He can sing.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Word. Tyler the Creator gay. He can rap.
Somebody said
he can rap. There's just a big difference between how we found out Frank Ocean was gay and how we found out Isaiah Rashad was gay. You know, that's where the comedy comes in.
Lil Nas X did a lot of bullshit, right? But he ain't dropped no.
He ain't do that.
Ain't no video of him sucking dick on Twitter, bro. I'm just saying,
that's
bro.
What I thought was weird, my nigga.
Word,
like, bro.
Thank you.
Lil Nas X, who I assume probably really sucks dick every single day. How did he manage to not have some shit like this drop? And Isaiah Rashad, I don't know. It just seems odd.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like, don't expect not to get flamed if you know what I'm saying. Like,
come on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. I hate when people like. It's like I get it. We live in times where you're not supposed to like make fun of people anymore and stuff like that, and you got to accept people for what they are.
Even, bro.
You know what I mean?
Not even, bro.
But that's what it is.
Internet, bro.
It's what it is.
If you get a video of you sucking dick on the internet, bro, like you're gonna get flamed, bro. It's the internet.
But even, let's say it's not even internet. Let's say we talk in real life. I feel like there was a time when people understood when you were making fun of somebody about something, what it was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now it's like, because like I said, people, I'm like, yo, niggas are making fun of him for the video of him sucking a dick and him being gay. No one is saying this means he's not a good rapper. No one said that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And y'all are making it, we're making fun of it, y'all are making it seem like we are instead attacking his creative ability. No, nobody said that. Mm-hmm. And that is bad. Attacking someone's creative ability over their sexuality, that is bad. No one did that. Yeah. So we live in this time where people create villains out of people that was just trying to be funny. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, my nigga, like,
in my opinion, bro,
weird
stuff like that, like, and we even seen it, like, another one this week or last week or something like that, like Nelly's sex tape drop.
Yeah,
that was with a female.
He put that on Instagram on purpose. He did that.
That's
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so a lot of these things. That's why I even thought that Rashad, he dropped that. I kind of was thinking he dropped that to come out the closet type deal or whatever.
That's a very weird
intense way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
like, bro, you could have done a letter on Instagram or some shit.
A tweet would have been fine.
Some people don't have that aren't this, so he's probably like, you know, let me just like, you know what I'm saying, and it drops like,
let me just show everybody me sucking a dick.
I don't know, because you know what I'm saying, like how people somebody said hackers, right? But I don't see nobody
being that he's not openly gay, bro. I feel like somebody did that out of spite. Somebody leaked his shit,
bro. If you're not openly gay, you think you would really have that lock and key type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people are saying, especially based off his music. I don't listen to his music like that, so I don't know. I know like 2 songs from this nigga, but some people were saying that while he was privately gay, he wasn't exactly like hiding it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some people were saying even people who were really close to him know about it or like had a hint of it or some shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like either way, if he did do this on purpose, like Clay said, it's a strange way to come out. Especially if you're already famous, you could easily just went to Instagram and be like, y'all, I'm gay. You know what I mean? Word. Same effect without us seeing all of that. You know what I mean? So
like I said, I mean, you would think these things, like, you would be lock and key with something like that, like real protective over something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I just want to know how that conversation went between him and Kendrick.
We all do stuff.
Or whoever's in charge of Top Dog.
I mean, no, they probably just I don't know.
Yeah, niggas probably don't care, man.
Yeah,
it's like, especially
I'm not saying to care for the fact that he's gay. I'm just saying just to deal with the whole like publicity shenanigan of it, and having to like get it down. You know how that go. Like,
just imagine like approaching a nigga like that. Like, come on, say I know one of his homeboys had to flame him, bro. Like, for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you like talk?
Yeah, because like even if I know you gay, I'm gonna flame you for the video.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And I'm glad that we say that because I have a friend who's openly, I don't know if he's openly I'm out of, but he's gay, and we make fun of him time and time for, like, you know what I'm saying, because he's gay, but we do it out of love. It's never out of like no spite or to make him feel low, because we make fun of each other, and sometimes he takes it the wrong way. But nigga, you gay, bro, and you know you gay. Bro, like, you know what I'm saying?
I know I'd get flamed if I had a sex tape that leaked. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit leaked on there. I would just know it's coming, bro. Like,
yeah, because similarly, just how Caleb just said, we all have stuff. We all do stuff in private. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said, sex tape. You're gonna make fun of me about something. You're gonna see something.
Dead ass.
Either I'm gonna be hitting a stroke weird. You know what I'm saying? Or
your dick all over the internet right now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gonna be something.
And that's what, and it's like, and that's why I like I said, it just sucks that we live, like, people do this thing where it's like, oh, don't make fun of people, because we all have something somebody can make fun of. We all have something somebody can make fun of. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
This is you as the victim to either choose mentally that these people are laughing at me or these people are laughing with me. It's up to you to
and if you so badly feel like they laughing at you, flame them back, say some shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or just stay off
You
Twitter.
know what I'm saying? Stay off Twitter, bro.
Just stay off
Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, so wanted to touch on that. Moving on, another real thing quick and the rap thing, although these things quick. Roddy Ricch recently, I don't know if y'all are aware of the situation going on with Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch dropped a snippet on the internet, I think it was about a week or two ago or something like that. And the internet hit him, another person victim of the internet. People, I guess, wasn't feeling it. They made fun of him, they roasted him. Roddy Ricch deleted everything. He deleted his Instagram, his Twitter, all social media. He did an interview recently where they asked him about it. This nigga's not even doing outside interviews. He did the interview from his house. Niggas was like in his living room, and he was like, "Look, bro, this shit ain't working out. You know what I'm saying? The internet, I'm not feeling it. I guess people is not satisfied. I can't do nothing right."
He did all of that,
bro. And this is why I want to talk about it. If you follow me, you know I fuck with Roddy Ricch. I listen to his music. He's like one of the most listened. I think his album, last one, was pretty hard. It didn't do too well, I guess, or as well as expected, but. I think this is bad time. And I think it's like, it's so crazy that an artist, especially one as successful and that had the past 2 years that Roddy Ricch did, would let something like one little 30-second snippet getting made fun of, what's crazy? Like, you gotta, I feel like we live in times, and I know I say this shit a lot, but we live in times where people can't look up to certain people no more, like artists. You know what I'm saying? I always use the example of Will Smith. Will Smith was probably the only person that was not a family member of mine that I could say growing up as a kid, damn, I kind of look up to this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And then you get older and you find out all this stuff about how his wife was bitching him out and cheating on him and he was under his fuck dudes. And you're just like, dude, you're not the dude I thought you was, man. You're not the, you know what I'm saying? You kind of let me down. And I feel like it's the same thing kind of with these rappers Roddy Ricch, you, if you make it to this point of being where Roddy Ricch is at, you think this is someone with confidence, somebody that wouldn't be stirred by something like that, especially after your success. And after that, you got this upset and you just deleted everything.
I feel like what played into it too was I think a couple weeks ago before this, he even got G-checked by some, I think it was Crip. Big Crip, I don't know, something like that. On it was in a podcast. It was on some live thing where you talk to people. What app is that?
Oh, house something, house
whatever
check or whatever it's called.
Whatever app that is. Yeah, he had got G checked.
Whatever.
And I feel like
Clubhouse.
It was pretty much just checking, pulling his card or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Saying he wasn't a real Crip or this, that, and the other.
Yeah,
I feel like that played into it. That probably got into his head. You know what I'm saying? Because I have heard rumors that Roddy Ricch is kind of selling the gang life narrative, but really didn't live it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of niggas doing that though.
There's a lot of niggas doing that.
Everybody's doing that shit. So
but there's something about telling niggas, if you're a really good actor, you can do it and not niggas don't catch on. Roddy Ricch, because even from listening to his music, I'd be like, bro, he don't, even image-wise, he don't too so fit the image of the type of nigga that he, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when you don't fully fit the image, that's the first thing that makes niggas start being like, wait. And then they go do their research on you. And if they cannot, and he's from Los Angeles, allegedly. That was one of the things, even that I didn't kind of believe, because he don't really sound or look like an LA nigga to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to stereotype LA niggas, but it's he on niggas where it's you kind of man, it's fishy, man. And he talks a lot about it. On this recent album, he talks a lot about his history, doing selling drugs and going to prison and being in the gang and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, so I feel like that played into
I don't know.
He got into his head.
I feel like he as far as his presence, he come off he don't come off no different than Bryson Tiller. You know what I'm saying? He don't come off as nobody from the streets.
But imagine Bryson Tiller being you know what I'm saying, heavy, saying that he was a Crip or that he was thugging like that. It would be kind of
sit the fuck down. With all due respect, but it would just be come on, bro, chill out.
Yeah, I feel like that plays a lot into it, and it's these dudes. A lot of people really try and capitalize off of gang culture. My thing is if you really not just deep into it like that, you fuck it. It's not that serious, bro. If you can make good music, make your damn music. But
that's what I was gonna. That's just real quick. I was trying to allude back to his whole reaction as far as him deleting everything and even that, like that's not something, you know, a nigga from the streets or a nigga who really be in the
Yeah.
streets is not gonna fucking get upset because
Yeah.
50,000 people say they ain't like what he created. He would have dropped the video like, man, fuck all of y'all. I love this shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're
Like,
right. Okay, that's a real good point. He don't even give me like
Street nigga vibes.
street
like.
nigga, not
street
even
nigga
street nigga
vibes.
vibes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
didn't even like come close to knowing the streets like that type vibes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. And then as far as like the whole putting the shit out, bro, like he should know better, nigga. You already out there, like, and if he made it that far without anybody giving him like negative criticism for him to know what that pain felt like and how to take that pain and go make something new, then that's really unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
It's almost impossible.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
He ain't that nice. He nice, but he ain't like.
That's what I'm saying. He's not like oh, like next generation, like, you know what I'm saying, probably gonna be around for the next 20 years, you know. Again, all due respect, but it's just like you can't fuck around and let that shit bother you. I mean, it's one thing to delete your gram and all of that and feel like you maybe need a break from social media. I'm going on the same cleanse myself. Really, I'm only on Twitter and fucking YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? And Snapchat when I want to talk to the fam. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just do that for yourself. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you're doing everything for the people, because it is important for us to have fans, bro. But you got to remember, man, as much as we love our fans, fans is an acronym for fake ass niggas, because they could love you today and hate you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Facts, bro.
But but again, in his situation, I don't even think it was like. I think it was just like the internet. He put out. I heard the snippet, and while it wasn't terrible.
He got his feelings.
Yeah, but in the snippet, you could hear parts of it. I could see why people were making fun of it. And it's like people don't understand, like, bro, that's the internet, nigga. Niggas is gonna make fun of you, bro. Like,
especially if
you're
trying
like,
a new idea and it sound funny. Like, I get that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I feel like it's just a lot played into it. Like if I could count a lot of stuff, his name, like even his last album, like people was trashing his last album, type shit.
Yeah.
And it's like
I said, I thought it was straight, but no.
I thought it was
I listened to a little bit, it was straight. But yeah, people was trashing his last album. Like, I don't know, he just going through it. But
yeah, just going through it. Well, made it to the end. Last thing to talk about is this Kanye West shit, bro. Kanye West shit. Speaking of somebody that's going through it.
That man going.
The crazy thing is, Shorty was keeping me up to speed because I didn't even know that he was still doing all this reckless shit.
Word. Like the past. Oh yeah, because you ain't even on like on the grammar shit.
Oh,
the past. Yeah, Super Bowl weekend was rough. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially, you know, it's very confusing, I guess, like, especially timeline wise of understanding the situation, because it seems like he I don't know. I guess he's not even with his new girlfriend no more, or I guess he just said, "Fuck that situation."
My theory on that is just like
she wasn't all that anyway.
Yeah, I don't even think they really broke. I feel like it was like just strictly one of them like rebound situations. Not even just a rebound. Like he wanted to use her to try and get Kim
like he was weird.
Yeah, got Kim kind of mad type shit, like or jealous if I may say, because you know how she got Pete Davidson like right after they broke up. So he probably was like, yo, let me go ahead and grab this chick real quick type shit. Like, I don't think it was no real deal type stuff.
Yeah, she wasn't really making noise anyway, so I feel like she just used that week that they were together to like build more. She got like mad followers. Like, she even wrote like, I came up and all this shit. Like, yeah. So,
and then the breakup was like just so smooth. Like, it's like she just used the hell out of his clout.
Too smooth, because I didn't even know they broke up till y'all told me.
Because I think 2-3 days ago, she there was a headline or something like that about, there was like, oh, do you have anything like have feelings about Kanye trying to get Kim back? Like, and she's like, oh, it don't matter because he's with me, right? That was the headlines 2-3 days ago. And then like I think it was yesterday, you see a headline that says, I forgot her name, Juliana, whatever her name is. It says
Julia Fox.
Yeah, Julia says that her son and somebody else is the only focus. Her son and her dad are the only focus in her life right now. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She just said 2-3 days ago that she's with this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, like,
care, bro.
Yeah,
obviously, what happened though, I feel like he just stopped hanging out with her. He probably, and then by the time Friday hit, he got so fixated on the Kim situation and his family situation that he couldn't have been texting that bitch while he was doing all that other shit on the internet. So you get what I mean? I'm pretty true. I'm pretty sure by that point she realized, like, yeah, this is not a thing.
With this situation, like, I can understand him not even pleading. I don't know what exactly he's doing. his attempt to, because it's not even a good attempt. I don't even know what to call it, bro. Like what to call what he's doing to try and get Kim back. Whatever it is, I can understand.
I wouldn't even say maybe he thinks he is, but I wouldn't say that he's even trying to get Kim back, because these actions clearly would not.
This nigga's trying.
Would not.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what. Like
I seen the truck full of roses. I seen that shit.
He gave her.
Yeah, that was like some Valentine's Day shit. But obviously, this other shit happened the night before, which was insane. But you know what I'm saying. But
did you see the shit where he what is it? Oh, he blasted a text message. He put on Instagram a text message from her saying, "Hey, calm down about Pete Davidson because
people are doing shit."
Yeah,
okay, and let me ask you about that, because my thing, I feel like that and that thing. If I was him, I'd be like, "You sound kind of stupid with that bullshit." Because one, I don't think Kanye West is unless he was to use money to influence the situation, I don't think anybody's about to run up on Pete Davidson for Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Unless he was to, like I said, use money to influence or get things done, which is completely different. That's sort of a thing. And with that being said, let's say it's the opposite. Let's say somebody would run up on Pete Davidson for Kanye West. This is my thing, right? If you was a grown-ass man, and Pete Davidson's clearly a fucking grown-ass man, who clearly knew he was you about to be, like, and let's not even say Pete Davidson. Let's say you, EJ, as a grown-ass man, you single or whatever you're doing, and you about to date this girl who clearly is coming directly out of a marriage, not even a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, a marriage. Is it not on you to deal, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, bro. You get what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true.
That's not, I don't think you could say to Kanye West, oh, you're putting Pete in a dangerous situation. I'm like, nigga, Pete put himself in a dangerous situation when he decided he wanted to date another nigga's wife. Because make no mistake, they are still married. You get what I'm saying? And on top of that, from what I'm understanding, that relationship began before Kim and Kanye even fully came to a close, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no.
It
is crazy that he jumped into that situation. But I was even talking to Rachel about this earlier. Like what it seems to me. He probably wasn't even the one pushing the situation. I think it may have been Kim. Kim probably like came on to him type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's the case. I'm sure he wasn't mad enough to try to suppress Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, exactly.
But my thing is if you willing to, like, and let's say not even the danger game. Let's say there's no physical danger. Let's just say the tabloid TMZ celebrity gossip game. He had to have known at one point clearly the relationship was going to come out. And even if there was no violence, or even if Kanye West didn't care, clearly it was going to become a big media catastrophe kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So from the minute Pete Davidson decided, yes, I'm going to accept Kim Kardashian putting that ass on me, he should have known something was going to come from this that wasn't going to be 100% positive. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So in that realm, it's his fault. Other than that, I don't look at his shit like that, but I haven't seen him really responding or trying to amp up.
That's why I can't wait to see another stand-up from this nigga, because I honestly feel like
he's gonna touch it. He's not gonna touch that.
Yeah, I don't think he's not stupid enough to do that shit, bro. Trust me. Because listen, let me tell you another thing.
To
if
touch
it's
on
to the
the
point
topic
from
of
that,
stand-up?
hell no. Not even. I was thinking maybe he would even joke about it on SNL, but from seeing the text that Kim had sent to Kanye, he clearly got to be shook, bro. And then Kanye put up a picture of a text that he had to do, and this nigga was basically pleading to like, "Oh yeah, dude, I want to meet your kids one day. Sorry, all this has how you raise your kids has nothing to do with me." This man's clearly really frightened. He clearly thinks something might actually happen to him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Kanye definitely did just say, "God sent me back."
Yeah,
his ass.
He said a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? He said a lot of things. Again, like I said, unless a good amount of money, and not saying Kanye West don't have the money, he totally does. But unless a good amount of money is involved in this situation, I don't see niggas just running up on Pete Davidson for Kanye West. You know what I'm saying?
But Kanye seems like I feel like Kanye seems like the type. Apparently, he knows the GDs or whatever.
He knows GDs, but
right. So he could probably be like, "Look, I just need y'all to scare him a little bit." You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? I feel like Kanye would do some shit like that. Just be like, "Hey, don't do nothing to him." But I feel like he'd be like, "Yo, I'll just scare him a little bit." You know what I'm saying? But then again,
I mean, but they ain't really nothing to gain out of that, though.
Huh? You said nothing to gain.
We're
talking about Kanye West, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's not the kind of person
he's doing anything to gain or lose anything.
Things depending on. He doesn't think about gain.
In his mind, he's trying to get Kim back. He think in his mind, this is how he's going to get Kim back. I forgot. My fault.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So clearly he,
I think
is
he
not
really
thinking
thinks he's
straight
gonna
on
get
that.
her back, bro. Like,
I think it's a possibility. It wouldn't, to be honest, nothing would surprise me at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to clearly happen right now. I don't think it's going to happen this month, maybe not even this year. But you got to remember, these people have 4 kids together. Ben Affleck and J-Lo got back together. I didn't see that shit coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know,
I would see.
So it's like,
I would see,
because at the end of the day,
Good.
they're for the next at least 18 to 20 something years, they're going to be constantly in situations where they have to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
does kind of raise their chances of getting back together.
it does. And if you know, granted, when they started dating, she probably did not understand the full, you know, what she was getting into. But if she was crazy enough to date Kanye West the first time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
that would be wild, bro. If he really like gets her back after all this, like what he's doing, that'll be insane.
And let me ask you this: should he want her back? If you was him, would you want her back?
I don't even know this situation. I completely forgot to like, why did they even break up? Or why did they even like divorce?
A lot of
differences.
differences, though.
Yeah, I feel like it was like, I think where things start to go downhill was when he started the whole Christian thing, and he was constantly putting her in situations where he wanted her to adapt more to that lifestyle. From what I can see, that's like when things kind of started, and then I think, you know, just everything else that he did in between then and now, just kind of deteriorated the relationship.
I don't know what exactly, like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what your wants and needs. Like, I don't know what his wants and needs are. Like, you got to remember, Kim Kardashian is gonna forever be a public figure. Like, she gonna forever be in the media, have her show, you know what I'm saying? Be doing all these things that he probably don't even like. You know what I'm saying? I think that's he had mentioned that one time, like, even with his kids being on the show and shit like that. Like, so I don't know why he, like, what his reason is. I know his reason for wanting her back because, you know what I'm saying, it's his wife and he got kids with her and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying, if it didn't work out, then it didn't work out. Like, I don't know. But it like, depends on your wants and needs, you know what I mean? Like, Kanye's not the type to do a 24/7 reality TV show. So if she's going to continue to do that and she's not budging on that, like, it's just not going to work.
All right. And before we close it out, let me just ask you this, like, or ask y'all this, as far as like the family aspect of it. Do you feel like, and again, not even talking about, like, you know, how he's handling the situation or his mental state or, you know, whatever, but do you think, like, okay, I'm gonna ask you differently because I can't ask it like that. I don't have kids, so I don't know nothing about having fucking kids. I can't comment on having kids. I'm not even in a relationship with nobody, so I can't even comment on that. But I feel like, from what I know of myself, right, if I had a wife or girlfriend or whatever, someone that I had a child with, and we have 4 or 5 kids, whatever, we've been together since 2010, 12, whenever these niggas got together. Would it not be somewhat difficult, or do you not think there should be better situations set up for black men, or no, not black men in general, in this situation, where you invested all this shit into someone and you obviously money, kids, you have kids together, you clearly have to raise these kids too, otherwise people are going to say you a deadbeat father, you know? Should there not be some sort of I don't know, I don't want to say law, I don't even like talking about making laws, but something set up where women should have to deal with these things a little better? Because it's like, the whole rest of the shit that's going on with this nigga about him wanting Kim out shit, I don't give a fuck about that, because I feel like that's just him being a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it hurts me to see people have to like fight for their own children. You know what I'm saying? Or have to fight to like to have equal ground with their children as a person who's the other parent. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, right, it takes 2 people to make a kid. A woman cannot have a kid by herself. A man cannot have a kid by himself. You know what I'm saying? Especially not without no type of artificial nothing, blah, 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 whatever. So, like, for example, there was a situation that came up, or 2 situations that came up recently, where he claims he couldn't get inside of a house, or he wasn't allowed to access a house his children were in, and he usually could because she was inside with homeboy, right? And another situation came where he allegedly wasn't given the address to his daughter's birthday party. I've seen that one. I don't think these are situations a man should have to go through just because his wife or ex-wife wants to date some new nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
word.
do what you got to do, but don't never put me in no situation where I got to be begging to go see my kids, or I got to be begging people for my daughters. Bro, we was raised by Jamaicans. You would know, like, if a nigga had a pops or some shit who was never around, never came around, you know what I'm saying? You didn't never taught him nothing like that. As long as him and the moms was at least on speaking terms, the nigga was at a birthday party. You get what I'm saying? The nigga was at a graduation. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Don't put me in no situation where I got to be asking 20 other niggas for my daughter's birthday party address.
And that's the one thing that hurt me for him, bro. When I heard that he didn't have the address until Travis Scott
or somebody
address.
Some shit. Yeah,
and then
like,
even when he got there, niggas wasn't letting him into the party until Kylie Jenner told them to let him into the party, bro. I was like damn, on, bro. It was like that.
Like, come on, bro. It's not like this nigga's a murderer. It's not like he's some violent nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or he abused it, you know.
Yeah. And if it's the one thing that we know about Kanye, bro, he loves being a father, bro. Let the man be a father if anything else be.
And that's all. That's all I'm saying, bro. If anything, let the nigga just be a damn father. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You can say or whatever else, like, you know what I'm saying? He has no business doing all the other shit. I get it. I get that. You know what I mean? But it just hurts me to see people be in situations where it's like, bro, that's your kid, and now just because situations clearly didn't work out with the partner, you have to
mama got a life too.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. And again, she can have that life. You know, even if a situation had to come where it's like, you know, this is the, you know what I'm saying, this is their father. You can't be here when he's here because he has to come see them and spend time with them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I get that, but yeah, they wild.
It's just crazy, bro. That's the only thing I feel about it. And I don't think Pete Davidson is orchestrating that, especially from all the texts and shit that they were saying. I don't think he's saying like, oh, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like it's more so the Kardashian family.
Like I said, I feel like when it comes to Pete Davidson, I kind of feel like he's kind of dragged into the situation, but still like in it, like because he's a man. He could just be like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, holler at me when this is over. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's sticking like in there, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he was kind of like dragged into it, you know what I'm saying? He was probably like courted by Kim and you know what I'm saying? She's probably the one like that probably like dragged him in and pretty much all that.
Yeah, and I mean it's not her fault because it's like what, she's not supposed to go date somebody just because her ex nigga's crazy? Like, no. But it's like, you know, it's like, bro, you clearly know the situation. You feel me? And while, like you said, I don't think, you know, Pete is orchestrating it. I don't think he's more so kind of being dragged into it. But at the same time, it's like, no matter what Kanye West wants to say, he's clearly upset that his wife is dating Pete Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You could argue maybe if it was someone else, he wouldn't be as mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think so. Because like, even he internally, he would be mad internally. But do you think Kanye West would do all this if Kim Kardashian was dating Future? You think Kanye West would be saying, "I'm gonna pull up to Atlanta and whoop
you're right.
Young Thug's ass"?
He couldn't say that. He couldn't say that.
Or Lil Durk?
They'll probably
even Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Nah, he couldn't say that.
Backlash. And,
hell,
you're right.
I feel like if it was one of them type of niggas, or let's even say a ball player. I don't even think he would be acting like this if she was dating a nigga like PJ Tucker or some shit. I don't think he would be acting like this.
Yeah,
I don't think he would.
You're right.
Yeah, I think he's fully taking advantage of the situation that Pete Davidson's funny little bitch nigga that, you know what I'm saying?
Skeet Davidson.
And maybe part of it, that too is what angers him more. Is like, damn, she gonna date this bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's how his mind is working with it. But I honestly don't feel like he would be pulling all these stunts if she was dating someone else.
I can feel that.
I don't think so, my nigga. You know, but hey, it is what it is. You know, he's definitely not. One of the things that I was telling people though is like, bro, just because you see something playing out with celebrities, don't think that it's new, bro. Divorce happens every day. Men and women get into, you know, basically what Kanye West is doing is not something other niggas have not done.
Oh, yeah,
that's all
that's 1,000% facts. It's just Kanye somehow turned it into entertainment. Like, because the way he's going about it is like crazy. I don't understand what's going through his head. Like, does he think he's gonna get her back with these tactics?
Man, I hope not. because
it ain't gonna happen.
it's not good stuff. It's not good stuff.
It ain't gonna happen this week.
Yeah. But anyway, that was episode 53. I guess that was like 2 whole hours, huh?
Was it?
No, we did like an hour. We did like an hour and a half, maybe hour 20. We did pretty good today.
Hour 20. Word. Yo, to everybody that was in chat holding it down, appreciate it. Caleb, as usual, active. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Rachel, everybody that pulled up. I believe Rana was in there too. I think she's like the first person. No. Oh yeah, she wasn't there. Yeah, she said something earlier. Everybody.
I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but man, love, Rana, appreciate you.
Yeah, facts. So everybody in there, hang in with us. We're still working on things. Did you hear about Jennifer Lopez moving? We've been a flop. Yeah, that don't surprise me. I saw the commercial for that movie. I didn't think nobody was gonna see that shit. I mean, that shit looked terrible.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Not surprised at all. But that's another thing too, man. We definitely I know on this 9 times out of 10 we try to talk about like rap and music and stuff like that, and specifically this episode we didn't really touch on no news topics even that I was really supposed to.
Oh yeah, we did.
But that's something that we're definitely going to get into. We're definitely trying to find other people to become more permanent people on the panel, people that we could rely on to bring up other topics, and we could talk more about diverse things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so just bear with us, but it's going. You know, we're gonna keep pushing. It's gonna get there, and we definitely gonna bring branches off of other things. I definitely want us to be able to talk about stuff like movies and fashion and stuff like that, specifically for people that want to more so hear about that stuff. So, you know.
Yeah, man.
And I've been talking to, you know what I'm saying, a few people about like kind of like you said, branching off, getting like another section.
Word.
Pop-up TV. I think that I'm about to lock in a sports section with one of Clay's homeboys. Just got to really get everything situated when it comes to how the layout and all that's going to be, but it's going to come together. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of things planned up, man. So y'all just keep showing love, keep showing support, and don't forget we got that Cash App too. So keep donating.
It's always in the bio.
Those y'all, if anybody's donated, we appreciate you, all your support.
Really though, and I want to add this in real quick. You know, for all the people out there, y'all GoFundMe people. When we get shit really, really straight, I'm gonna do a GoFundMe, and I want to see, because a lot of people with these GoFundMes, niggas is out here taking vacations and shit like that. We gonna do a GoFundMe to actually benefit our shit and make our shit official. So everybody that's a real supporter, I definitely want to see pull up for that, because these GoFundMes is getting out of hand, B. And you know what I'm saying? But I realize I wouldn't put us in a situation to start one of those right now. But when we definitely, you know what I'm saying, get everything together, definitely gonna start one of those, because the more that we put into this, the bigger it's gonna get. You feel me? So and we definitely gonna remember everybody. Yeah, for sure. So everybody be safe. Until next time. So episode 54.